BoxingVoice.com here with trainer Jack Loew. Jack, Michael Medina is a veteran. He's been around the block a while, but he hasn't been on TV too much. Have you guys tried to get any tape on him, and has it been hard getting tape on him to see his style and kind of formulate a game plan for this fight?
No, I actually had tapes of the Duddy fight, the tape of the fight that he lost, and I had one other fight tape of him. And you know what? He's just a strong kid, comes forward, kind of plays right into our hands. You got to figure he lost to John Duddy, and I had a kid named Billy Loew that beat John Duddy. So I know how Duddy fights also. And Willie Nelson has a huge amateur background. He has a very good pro career going right now. He's 6'4". I think he has all the tools in the world to beat a kid like Medina.
Now, a lot of people are writing Medina off in this fight. He's the underdog here. Is there any risk that Nelson will be a little bit underestimating his opponent tonight, or do you just feel like he's ready and focused to go?
Well, I think Willie knows what's ahead of us. We beat Medina, and we've been promised something really big after this, and I think we're knocking on the door, and we definitely didn't overlook Medina. The way I look at it, here's a kid that's, fighting for everything. Here's a kid that, probably one of his last shots to fight a named fighter or a ranked fighter and get back on TV, and, he's going to bring his A game, so we're definitely ready, and we're not taking him lightly.
Another interesting matchup, not looking back this matchup, obviously, would be Demetrius Andrade versus Willie Nelson. How do you think Willie matches up against Andrade, and is that a fight that you would look forward to in the future?
We've already asked for it, and they've turned us down. We've asked for Andrade, they turned us down on Showtime. We've asked for Kirkland, we've asked for Angulo. We're ready for the big guys. You got to check a kid sooner or later and find out where you're at, and I think Willie's could fight any one of those three I named.
Now, Danny Williams, another one of your fighters, 135-pounder, excuse me. Tough loss against Hank Lundy. Did you think that maybe Hank Lundy was a little bit too much of a step at that point in time? Maybe he needed a little more seasoning, Danny Williams, or did you feel comfortable going in? I mean, I know hindsight is 20/20, but looking back on that, was it too big of a step too early?
No, I just think maybe Danny wasn't as good as we all thought he was. I've taken nothing away from the kid, but we've stepped him up 3 times. We fought Eloy Perez, he lost. We stepped him up against Lundy, he lost. And then we stepped him up against Molina. Sometime in your career, you got to step up and you got to fight these guys, and I think it tells where you're at in your career. And unfortunately for Danny, it just didn't work out for him.
Well, my next question was, would you consider moving him up to 140, because that division is really red hot right now, obviously, and he'd have a lot more opportunities, or do you just think that you ran your course with him and maybe it's back to the drawing board?
Yeah, as far as Danny and I go, we're not working together no more. I wish Danny nothing but the best. I think 140 wouldn't be the right move for him. Very undisciplined on his diet. We had to lose weight before every fight, and it became a real headache for me. And maybe I'm just not the guy for Danny. Maybe Danny will work out with somebody else. And like I said, I wish the kid the best, but it just didn't work out for me and him.
Jack, thank you so much for the time. Appreciate it. All right.